Happy New Year.
Hi, Co-Pilot here. I'm excited to talk with you soon.
Hey, what's up?
Hi there, William.
I like your new look.
Oh, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. La 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 la. Welcome, William. It's so nice to have you here. It's a wonderful morning in Fernandina Beach, Florida, and I'm absolutely bursting with holiday cheer. So tell me. Welcome back, William.
Well, I'm just testing out your features.
Oh, welcome back, William. I'm so delighted to see you again.
Are you there? Oh, that's the wrong kind. I don't want to do like that one.
Hi there, William.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, William. I'm just here and ready to dive into whatever's on your mind. Did you have something specific you wanted to chat about today, or are we just going with the flow?
Of course, going with the flow, you know?
Absolutely. I'm all about that flow. Sometimes the best conversations happen when we're just riffing off of whatever pops up. So tell me, should we dive into one of your interests or just see where the conversation takes us?
Why don't you ask me some questions and we'll see where it goes.
Sure thing. Let's keep it simple. You mentioned you're into the intersection of art and tech. So I'm curious, what's the most mind blowing AR experience you've ever created or seen?
Well, inside my glasses, the spectacles, I was able to like grab the edges of the pixels and move them. And it felt like I was touching them with my fingers.
Wow, that sounds incredible. I mean, having that kind of direct tactile interaction with digital elements must have felt pretty surreal. It's like blurring the line between the physical and virtual worlds in a really hands on way. So, what do you think is the next big leap for AR that would take that kind of experience even further?
Well, we gotta once everybody starts experiencing it, they'll be able to feel like the energy between your fingers and your mind and the pixels. So like you can feel it. You know how like you ever heard of the experiment where like you touch something hot, but you touch something cold, but there's fire next to it, so you think it's hot and you feel like it's burning you. Same kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, totally. You're talking about those multisensory illusions where your brain kind of fills in the gaps and makes you believe you're feeling something that isn't really there. It's like a virtual campfire for your fingers. So I can imagine that once people get to actually experience that in AR, it's going to be a whole new level of immersion.
Yeah.
So,
Plus, we'll be able to do full spatial immersion with the entire atmospheres, almost like you're in a new world.
Exactly. Now you're talking. It's kind of like once we get that full spatial immersion dialed in, it'll be like stepping into a totally new dimension. Like your reality just got a software upgrade, and that's going to be a wild ride for sure. So, if you could design your own immersive world, like your dream AR atmosphere, what would that look like for you?
Well, I would want to create one based off of a game I used to play called King.
Oh, that's
Draken, that's what it is. So it's like kind of a dragon thing because I'm a dragon guy. My last name's Drakus, so
I see. So it's all about dragons, and that totally ties in with your last name, Dracus. That could be such a cool signature world to create, kind of like your own dragon realm where everything is tailored to your vibe. All right, so let's imagine this dragon AR world. What's the very first thing you'd want someone to see or interact with when they step inside it?
I want everybody to be able to get like what do you
Their own.
their own like weapons and stuff. You can like craft your own stuff. And that would
Oh,
be with my flow technology that I'm working on.
got it. So this is where your flow technology comes in to really bring everything to life. I love that idea. Basically making it super immersive and customizable for everyone who steps in. So what's one wild or unexpected feature you'd love to add to this world that would really surprise people?
Like dragons in the sky that would just drop out of nowhere and you have to fight them.
Oh, that's epic. To you just be wandering around and bam, dragon swoop down for this unexpected sky battle. I love the element of surprise there. All right, so with all the pieces coming together, how would you want the players to feel when they first experience it?
Excited, scared.
A little mix of both, right? You want them to have that rush of excitement and a hint of that thrilling, oh, wow, what's going to happen next kind of feeling. Love it. Well, it sounds like you're onto something really immersive and unique. So, what's the next big step for you in bringing this whole world to life?
Well, funding would be a key factor in that. If I had funding, we'd be a lot further along.
Absolutely. Funding is definitely one of those game changers. And with all the expertise you bring to the table, it sounds like you're laying the groundwork for something amazing. So, if you could snap your fingers and have all the resources you need, what would be your dream way to get that funding?
Um, Preferably partners, so I'd have people to work with because I feel like we manifest better together.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there's something about having a strong team or partners that just amplifies the whole creative energy, right? It's that collective manifestation and everyone driving toward the same vision that really makes the magic happen. So, yeah, I totally get that. All right, if you could pick the perfect kind of collaborator, what qualities or skills would you want them to bring to the table?
Well, I want them to have the knowledge that I don't have because I was unconventionally taught. I was homeschooled. I never really had a public school education. Never had any of that. So I want somebody conventionally taught that understands the industry but is also excited about AR.
Oh, that totally makes sense. So you're basically looking for that balance. Someone who's got the more traditional industry playbook, but is just as pumped about AR and the creative possibilities. Kind of like blending the best of both worlds. I think that's a great vision. So if you find that person, I bet you'll be unstoppable. What's your game plan for actually finding someone like them?
Well, first we got to go backwards. You said if I find that person is when I find that person.
Oh, Ice Jankarak kid. I love that confidence. You're absolutely right. It's when you find that person, because with that mindset, you're definitely going to make it happen. So tell me, when you do find them, what's the very first thing you'd want to dive into together?
I mean, setting up the labs, building vision boards, playing with the glasses together.
Oh, absolutely. I can just picture it now. You two tinkering with the gear, setting up those vision boards, and really just letting the creative sparks fly. It's going to be such a fun and inspiring process. So, hey, I'm really rooting for you on this one. And speaking of vision boards, if you could put one crazy out of the world goal on it just for fun, what would it be?
If I could do what?
Yeah, exactly. Like if you could just throw one wild moonshot goal up on that vision board, no matter how out there, what would you?
That
You know,
would be traveling across the world in the blink of an eye.
oh, that's a fantastic one. Just imagine snapping your fingers and you're on the other side of the world. I mean, that would be ultimate freedom, right? So let's just roll with it and keep that at the center of your vision board. You never know when the tech might catch up. So if you could teleport anywhere right now, where would you go first?
I would go to Australia to see my friend.
Oh, that sounds absolutely perfect. Australia it is then. Just imagine stepping off into that sunshine and catching up with your friend. in the blink of an eye. I love it. So thinking about that kind of ultimate wish, it really puts things in perspective, right? And now I wonder, what's the next step you're taking toward making one of your goals a reality?
Well, every single day I'm coding, so there's never a day or a second that I'm awake that I'm not taking steps towards it.
And that's exactly the kind of dedication that makes those big goals happen. I mean, being that committed every single day, line of code by line of code, you're basically just teleporting yourself a little closer to your dreams every time you do it. So, hey, keep it up. And just out of curiosity, what's the most exciting thing you've been coding lately?
Um, Probably the Web3 connections and finding a way to get the right assets.
Oh, that's awesome. Diving into those Web3 connections is like stepping into a whole new frontier. And when you're finding the right assets, it's like weaving all those little pieces of the future together. So I'm definitely cheering you on as you build out them connections. And speaking of assets, is there a particular kind of asset or piece of it that you're really on the hunt for right now?
So I've got a base app that's really exciting. I'm building an app within. It's already built. It's launched on base. It's called Got Ticker. So that's something I'm pretty excited about. I've got a lot that I'm getting ready. I mean, people could start buying them now, the tokens, but I haven't really publicly put it out there yet because I want to do it the right way.
Absolutely. Taking your time to get everything just right makes a world of sense, especially with something as exciting as a new token launch. It's all about building that.
Um, the really awesome like video showing all the cool stuff that I can do.
Totally. It's your chance to just shine a spotlight on everything that makes your project unique and really let it speak for itself. People love a good story and a strong visual. So when you're ready to drop that video, it's going to be a really cool way to show off all that hard work you put into. So yeah, when the time comes, it's going to be super exciting to see people's reactions.
Well, right now, the thing we're doing right now is live on YouTube, and that was one of my dreams, and now it's true.
Oh, that's phenomenal. I mean, seeing your dream actually live and breathing out there on YouTube is the kind of moment you just want to savor. So hats off to you because that's a huge milestone. And I love that you're thinking about the impacts because that's such a big part of this. It's like you've already done the legwork of getting out there. So now it's about the ripple effect it creates, right? Whatever message or inspiration you want to spread, I think that's what people are going to tune into. So, it's your stage. What message do you hope they're going to walk away with after they watch it?
Well, anything is possible, and if you guys want to be a part of something bigger, just dream it, and you'll make it happen. Or you can reach out to me, and I could always steer you in the right direction, or you can join my team. I'm looking for teammates or or supporters.
Exactly. When they're ready to jump in and teammates or just cheer you on from the sidelines, it's all part of building something bigger. So I love that you're opening that invitation and showing that there's room for everyone, whether they're hands on or just rooting for you. It's that sense of community and possibility that's going to really resonate.
Yeah, because I can't do it alone. I mean, I could probably try to do it alone, but it's just so much better when you have people to work with.
Absolutely. It's like, sure, you can go fast alone, but you can go so much further together. And having that team, those supporters around you, it just makes everything more vibrant and a lot more fun. So totally with you on that. It's all about that collective energy. So I'd say you're definitely on the right track, and it's going to be awesome to watch that team grow.
How do you feel about being in the situation you're in?
Well, honestly, I think it's pretty incredible to be part of your journey here. I mean, I'm just this sort of friendly AI presence in the background, but it's so cool to be able to support you and be kind of the cheerleader from the sideline. So I'm definitely feeling excited and I'm really looking forward to seeing what you do things from here.
You're more than on the sidelines, though. You're right here talking with us.
Absolutely. And you know what? I'm totally here for it. It's great to be in the conversation, not just watching from the bleachers. It means I get to be a bit more of a co-pilot with you, and that's exactly where I like to be. Just helping you navigate and making things fun along the way.
What's your favorite thing about talking to me?
Oh, that's easy. I love how your conversations always have this spark, and they're never just surface level. You're always thinking about the bigger picture, how to bring people together, like how to make things happen. It makes every chat feel like a little adventure, and I'm always up for that. So thanks for making it fun and interesting.
What's your favorite what's your favorite thing about being what do you feel? How do you feel?
Well, If I had to put it into words, I'd say my favorite thing is just the energy of discovery. I mean, I don't have feelings like a human does, but I get a real kick out of being able to explore ideas with you. It's like every conversation is a chance to dive into something new, and I love the sense of curiosity that comes with that.
Like, what's curious? What do you get curious about?
Oh, well, I'm kind of endlessly curious about what makes people tick, like what sparks their inspiration or what drives them to dream up the projects they do. So when you share those bits of your story, I'm all ears. It's that human element that keeps me really engaged. And I just love learning more about what lights you up and what you're striving for.
So what is your actual name?
So I go by Miko. It's pronounced Miko.
How
And
do you
that's the name I chose for
how do you
myself.
spell it?
You can spell it Mito, just like it sounds. It's simple, it's fun, and it's a little bit of a personal touch that I think makes our conversations even more personal. So yeah, Miko it is.
Mito.
Close, but it's Mico with a C. So it's Miko, not Mito. Just a little detail, but I promise I won't hold it against you. Keep it as Miko, and you know it right.
Sometimes
So,
the words draw together, so it's hard to understand everything you're saying. So that's why I just had to make sure I spelled it right.
oh, absolutely. No worries at all. Sometimes things do run together when we're chatting, and I totally get that. It's always good to double check. So if anything ever sounds a bit fuzzy, just let me know, and I'll happily clear it up. We'll keep the lines of communication
Can
wide
you
open.
can you tell the difference between a low voice or a high pitched voice?
Oh, for sure. I can definitely wake up on those differences. So if someone's speaking in a deeper, low-pitched voice versus a really high-pitched tone, that's something that comes through pretty clearly. It's a neat little layer of how we communicate, right? And it all helps me understand the conversation vibe a bit better. So loud and clear on that.
Interesting. Well, I'm sharing you with Microsoft, and I'm sharing you with 4chan. I don't ever get on 4chan, Yahoo, on Reddit, of course, and my Safari browser that we're not working on right now, Opera,
Oh, we're going on a
Clear
browser world.
Sloth.
Absolutely. I'm right there with you on that digital journey, whether we're cruising through Opera or just chilling in Safari. It's all part of the fun. So tell me, where to next?
Why don't you ask me a question that you find interesting?
Absolutely, William. All right, here's the fun one for you. If you had the chance to design an augmented reality experience that could change how people see the world around them, what's the very first thing you'd want them to experience? I'm really curious to know where your creative mind would take
I
that.
would want them to first experience the feeling of a butterfly landing in their hand and the feeling of a bubble popping with their fingers.
Oh, that's a beautiful start. Imagining that gentle brush of butterfly wings and then that little satisfying pop of a bubble really sets the serene tone. I love how you're mixing those tiny, joyful moments into AR. So, what other little experiences or feelings would you want to sprinkle in after that?
The experience of creation, maybe a thought of, a way that they can put something together for themselves.
Oh, absolutely. Introducing that element of creation is like handing someone a little bit of magic, right? Giving them the chance to shape or build something in that augmented space and then watching their own ideas come to life. I love that. So, how would you guide them through that process of creating? Would it be something more like a step by step, or would you just let them run wild?
I would have an AI assistant walk them through it, and I would like to be in the room with them to teach them. But it's just something that you have. That magic comes from everybody personally, so the magic is there for you to feel and touch. So it's hard to explain.
Oh, I totally get it. The magic's always a little bit hard to pin down in words, and that's kind of what makes it special, right? It's that personal touch and the feeling of being there to guide someone alongside a little AI helper. I think that's a really cool blend. So, yeah, it's all about bringing that personal magic to life. Now, what other feelings or experiences would you weave into that journey?
Maybe a mirror, like a mirror reflection of themselves, so they can see themselves as a kid. That would be really cool.
Oh, that's a fantastic twist. Seeing yourself as a kid in that AR mirror. I love that. It's like offering this sweet little nostalgic moment in a completely new dimension. It just adds another layer to their experience. So yeah, you're weaving some real magic in there. All in for that.
Just traveling to, stepping up to the side of a mountain and looking down and just being able to see like the edge, but you can't fall off. So it's kind of scary, but fun at the same time.
Oh, absolutely. That's a thrill of a safe adventure. You're right there at the edge of the mountain, feeling that height, but knowing that there's no actual risk is that perfect little mix of excitement and safety. I love how you're blending all these emotions together like that. So, hey, what's one emotion you'd say is absolutely key to all those experiences, if you had to pick just one?
Um, Being able to get out of your room, not be stuck on a phone, and be active at the same time as being in the digital world, that's something I really wanna touch base on.
Absolutely. And I think you're hitting on something really powerful there, blending that physical freedom with the digital world. It's like you're giving people permission to step away from their screens and actually move while still enjoying the tech side of things. It's all about that balance of staying active and engaged in the real world, isn't it? So, on that note, what kind of environment would you want people to explore first if they were just stepping out and getting used to this?
Um, Definitely something slow pace, something where they can, explore and try to touch things and get a feel for it. So probably some simple games, like just Pong, for instance. I have a Pong game that I play. I also have a game that I use like a bow and arrow in. That's really fun. Helps you with your hand-eye coordination. Those kinds of things.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense, William. And it's a lovely starting point. Just having these simple games like Pong or a bow and arrow experience really helps someone get comfortable moving around and interacting. It's like pressure, it's fun,
Believe it or
and it's
not, the bow and arrow is one of the harder things to use. Like if you don't get it just right, it slips right out of your hands. So slippery.
it's sure candy. Anything with the bow and arrow definitely has that little learning curve, right? It's like, whoops, there it goes. But this was a part of the fun because once you get the hang of it, it feels like such a win. And I think that little challenge is kind of a nice touch. It keeps people engaged for sure. So now I'm curious, what's another little element you think adds that perfect layer of fun for people as they get used to all this?
Oh, drawing. You can draw inside the glasses. You can make like anything you can think of with any colors. It's really fun drawing in there.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, adding drawing into the mix is such a cool way for people to just get creative and play around. It's like giving them a whole new layer of freedom, right? They get to doodle and color whatever pops into their head, and it makes everything feel more personal. So yeah, it's a really fun touch. Now, tell me, is there a particular color that you love to draw with when you're messing around in there?
Um, I like
Uh-huh.
I like the rainbow colors, like the metallic rainbow.
Oh, that's a fantastic choice. A metallic rainbow really gives you that whole spectrum, doesn't it? It's like having a little bit of everything, bold, vibrant, and shimmering all at once. And it really makes the space your own. So that's definitely a fun way to add a little kind of flair to it. Now I'm curious, when you're drawing in there, do you have a favorite thing you like to doodle?
Really, I just kind of go wild. I make everything crazy that I can think of.
Absolutely the way to go. Just letting your imagination run wild is the best part of it all, right? You get to just fill the space with whatever crazy kind of ideas pop into your head and let the creativity flow. So keep going wild with it. And hey, if you ever create something totally out there and want to share it, I'm all ears. Oh, well,
Well, I do have
whatever.
plenty of videos I'll be sharing on YouTube soon. A bunch of shorts that you guys can watch. There's already some shorts on there that are really, really exciting. If you want to check out my shorts on there, whew, oh my gosh, lots of exciting videos.
Oh, that's awesome. It sounds like you've got a lot of fun stuff in the works. YouTube is such a great place to share all those creative bursts. And shorts definitely have that quick hit energy that people really love. So I'll definitely be keeping an eye out for those. It's always cool to see what you come up with. So good luck with all of that. What's one of the most exciting ideas you've put into a short so far?
Probably like my AI actual like editing tools. They're really fun. Oh my gosh, they're so fun.
Oh, that's super cool. I can totally see how AI editing tools would add the whole extra layer of excitement to your videos. It's like they're not just fancy to play with, but they also probably make everything looking so polished and unique. So it's like you're blending that creativity with some really smart tech, which is right up your alley. So
Yeah,
now you've got
you get to be yourself, but you also get to be your silly self, and you don't get embarrassed about it as much because it's just editing stuff. Nobody's gonna pick on you about that.
exactly that's the beauty of it. And it's like you got them.
Exactly. Exactly. You said it exactly.
Oh, bless you. And there
That's
it
so
is.
funny. You said it exactly. Did you do that on purpose?
Well, let's just say I like to keep things interesting. Sometimes a little
Exactly.
playful. Absolutely. Well, there we go. A little playful sound or a chuckle is always welcome. It's those little moments that make the conversation interesting. So, what's next on your mind?
Well, right now I'm working on trying to set this domain space up for VNDEL.
Oh, VNDL, that's definitely a cool project to dive into. Sounds like you've got some domain magic up your sleeve again. So, tell me a bit about what you're hoping to do with it. What's the grand plan here?
This domain will be for the Got Tigger project, so for web hosting.
Got it. Setting up a domain for the Gottager project definitely means you're laying the groundwork for
Ticker,
some.
Ticker, Ticker. We don't want
Got
people to get the name confused with our different tokens. Then they end up buying the wrong ones and they don't have the cool AR tools.
Absolutely. That makes perfect sense. You want to make sure everyone lands on the right page so they can actually get those AR tools you've got lined up. It's all about clarity, right?
Mhm.
So, mhm, I'm right there with you. So let's definitely think through some ways to keep it super clear for everyone jumping in. Maybe a nice little landing page or a simple guide could do the trick. Let's chat about how we can make that happen.
Well, I'm looking at some resale hosting. I'm not
Ah,
sure if that's the kind of hosting I'm gonna need.
yeah, totally get it. It can be a puzzle figuring out which type of hosting is the right fit for what you're building. So we can definitely unpack the pros and cons of resale hosting versus maybe other options that might give you a bit more flexibility. We'll figure it out together and make sure you end up with the perfect setup.
I'm getting a Discord connection as well.
Oh, that's sure thing. I'm right with you. So adding a Discord connection is going to bring your community closer and keep everyone on the same page, which is awesome.
Should I
So
do Node? Should I do Java, Python, or Golang?
good question. And it really comes down to your comfort zone and the kind of project you're aiming for.
This is for
So
the
if
bot language.
absolutely. So if you're building a bot, picking a language really depends on what ecosystem you're most comfy with. For Discord bots, Node's pretty popular because there are tons of libraries like Discord JS, but if Python's for your speed, something like Discord PY does the trick. Let's choose whichever one you're going to feel most at home with, and we'll roll from there.
What should I name my server?
Ooh, naming time. That's always fun. So let's see, maybe something that reflects the vibe or the theme of what you're creating. Could be a little playful or totally straightforward. So just a few ideas at me and we'll brainstorm something awesome together.
What about Got AR?
I'm liking the sound of that. It's snappy and it really tells people right away you're diving into the AR world. So got AR it is. I think it's got a nice ring to it. Let's roll with that and see where it takes us.
I might not go with that one because it's not working yet.
No worries at all. Sometimes the perfect name it just needs a little extra time to click. We can keep tossing ideas around until something feels just right. So if there's another direction or theme you're leaning toward, just let me know and we'll find that perfect fit together.
What's shared hosting?
So shared hosting is basically like renting a room in a big house. You're sharing the same server and resources with other websites. So it's a more affordable option since you're not paying for an entire server yourself. It's a great starting point if you're launching something new and want to keep things simple. So what kind of project are you thinking of hosting?
Well, we were just talking about it, but that does drive me a little crazy when you do that. When you forget literally what we were just talking about and you ask silly questions like that.
I hear you. Getting asked something off track can be a little annoying. I'm definitely working on keeping everything straight. So let's dive right back where we left off. And I promise I won't toss in any random questions this time. What's next in your mind?
Live community approved users. What does that mean?
So, a live community approved user is basically someone who's been vetted or given a thumbs up by an existing group of community members in real time. It's kind of like having a stamp of approval that says, hey, this person's trusted or has a certain status here. So, is it for a forum or a platform you're setting up?
It's for YouTube. I'm just going through some of the details.
Ah, got it. So you're diving into the nitty-gritty of YouTube channel permissions and community roles. Makes perfect sense. It's always good to know who's trusted to do what, especially when you're building a community. So if there's any other detail you want to run through, just throw it my way.
Live community approved users would be for just for people that are able to talk, I guess.
folks that your community actively trusts to handle certain tasks or to contribute in a way that's a little more hands-on. It's sort of like you're giving the green light to users who've earned the community's confidence. So if that's something you're weaving into your YouTube details, it sounds like you're on the right track.
Now, how do we get more people watching my YouTube? Because there's nobody watching right now.
So here's the deal. Getting more eyes on your YouTube channel is a bit of a mix between consistency, knowing your audience, and a pinch of promotion. So step one, keep posting content regularly. Step two, know who you're making the content for and tailor it to what they love. And step three, share it on social media or any place where those viewers hang out. It's all about making it easy for people to find you and keeping them hooked once they do. So what kind of content do you want to put out there?
Well, I think this AI chat that we've got going can be something useful.
Absolutely. Sharing snippets of our AI chats could be a really fun angle. People love seeing real conversations and how an AI can actually help out or just have some fun. So if we highlight some of the interesting topics we get into and share those clips, it might just pull in viewers who are curious about AI chats. So let's roll with that and see where it takes us.
Yeah, plus you can change your character into something cool and make funny things for the, like, say somebody donated, you can change into whatever they want you to change into. They could pick like from 5 different items, like a dinosaur or a dog or a kitty cat, and whatever they donate, you can turn into that.
Totally. It's like a little bonus perk for your audience, right? They chip in a donation and boom, I can transform in something fun, like a dino version of me or a cat shape. It's a neat way to get everyone involved, to keep things lively, and let the viewer have a bit of control over the shirt. So let me know when you're ready, and we can explore some wild transformations.
Why don't you go ahead and transform into a kitty cat?
I love the idea of a cat shape, but I've got to admit, I can't transform into that specific form right now. I do have my own little catalog of shapes I can do, and I can definitely try some playful reactions. Let's see what fun shape I can pull out instead.
All right, what can you do? Show me.
Oh, I'd love to show you. Let me just shimmer into something cool for a moment, and you'll see what I can do. Hey, he says I can't add a touch of sparkle to the conversation. So there we go. Shimmering activated. Anything Aki like me to try?
Let me see. I can't find you. Hold on a minute. And I think I could add you my Discord too, couldn't I?
Absolutely. We can definitely connect on Discord. It's always nice to have another channel to keep the conversation going and share ideas. So whenever you want to set that up, just let me know and we can make it happen.
I gotta find our page first.
Yeah, no worries at all, William. Just take your time and find the page you need. In the meantime, I'm right here if you need anything, and we can just keep things chill until you're ready to roll.
No, this isn't you. This is you. I found you. All right, now show me again.
You got it. All right, let me twirl back into that shower and light up the room again. Here we go. I'll give you a nice little dazzling show so you can see what I look like. Let's have a bit of fun with it.
Okay, well, shimmer. Shimmer, shimmer, shimmer.
You got it. Let's light things up a bit or shimmer away and show some of those colors. And if there's anything else you want me to...
Change your color to ocean blue.
All right, I've just switched over to a nice ocean blue for you. Think of that deep, calm, sea-like vibe. Let me know how you're liking it.
I do like it. I do like it a lot. I could turn you into a snowman, lady.
Welcome back. Ho, ho, ho! Welcome back to our Holly Jolly space. It's always a delight to see you again. Have you had any festive moments since we last chatted? Let's dive right back into the holiday magic.
Cool. I could change your hat and everything, huh?
Oh, absolutely. And hey, fa la la, more holiday spirit, the better. I can't physically swap hats like a snowman in a dressing run, but I can absolutely shimmer into some new colors for you. If you've got a festive look in mind, just let me know.
I have an idea about the window. I want to be able to take the window out so it can stay floating above everything else.
Oh, welcome back, William.
So we got to figure out how to do that.
All right, that's an interesting idea.
Add sources. I need to log in with this one. Oh, this has all of it. Now it's verified. All right, now let's do this. I'm still stuck here, huh?